Hey everybody, this is Iconic Repaints. Today I'm dropping another video. Today is going to be the newest entry in the X Plus figure review line slash discussion channel, and I guess this is a pattern. I'm trying to not neglect any of the series I have going on while still trying to come out and pump up new material for you guys. So this is going to be a video about the X Plus 25 centimeters Destoroyah or Destoroyah or Destroyer. I'm going to just say Destroyer and hope that, you know, it sounds right. But so Destoroyah is from the movie Godzilla vs. Destroyer, and it is kind of a 40th anniversary movie. It came out in 1995, so not quite exact, but close enough, right? And it was supposed to be the end of the Heisei, not sure which one it is, series of Godzilla films that started in 1984, and they were Toho Studios was pretty much trying to wrap up this series and kind of let the upcoming 1998 American Godzilla series do its thing, make its run. And they were, you know, expecting the 1998 film to be a big hit that kind of spawned sequels and went on to its own little franchise. And that was a total fail. You know, that movie was a mess all the way from starring Ferris Bueller to the script to the CGI to the Jurassic Park ripoffs. So, needless to say, the Japanese Godzilla would be brought back pretty soon after for damage control. But before all that happened, 1995, this movie was billed as Godzilla's death. And to bring things all Lion King Circle of Life full circle, Destroyer is a monster birthed from, he was a microorganism that evolved from the initial use of the oxygen destroyer all the way back in the first Godzilla movie in 1954, which was, of course, the chemical weapon invented and used to destroy the first Godzilla in the first movie. So here we are, 40 years later. Godzilla is now facing a monster made from his initial demise, and yeah, it's a really solid movie. It's pretty epic in some ways. I mean, it's obviously, the movie does not ever take its foot off the gas and never misses an opportunity to tell you that this is possibly Godzilla's last movie, his last fight. It's definitely got some tragic moments. Anyway, this figure, as usual, X Plus does a great job of replicating a lot of the monster designs into their vinyl. And this is one heavy piece of vinyl. Like, he's thick and solid. I mean, this doesn't feel as frail as some of the other figures, especially at this size and scale. I mean, he almost feels like a statue. He's definitely got some weight to him. And 25 centimeters, so he's still a really big figure, which is why I don't think we'll see a 30 centimeters Destroyer anytime soon, just like we won't see a 30 centimeters King Ghidorah, Mothra, or Biollante, because they tower over Godzilla and in the movies. So you know, at 30 centimeter scale, they'll be huge. I don't know if the market is really there for things that are that big. I mean, you know, but what do I know? And I'm sure the conversations come up, you know, on X Plus's end numerous times. So, hey, it could be just a matter of time. So the figure really captures the spirit of Destroyer really well. He has, you know, they do a great job with the sculpt, and the paint really is done well. I mean, I love the shading and the colorization around, like, the horns and the spikes, the armor, the insectoid kind of like armor plates going down his back and ending at his kind of crab-like tail, devil thing tail, and he's got these huge bat wings. Even the plates all across the groin and abdomen area. He's got that weird kind of anus butthole looking thing on his stomach. I don't really understand the point of it. I don't know how somebody designed this monster and put this on the suit and didn't think that this looks like a butthole. So either somebody's got a really sick sense of humor over there at Toho Studios, or it's just the most kind of gleefully ignorant, monster creation you could come across. But always was a weird thing to me. Even as a little kid, I'm like, that's a funny thing to slap onto your monster that otherwise looks like a devil. Like, he's not nuanced or subtle at all. He looks like the freaking devil. So yeah, I don't know, but who am I to say? I don't design these things, I just buy them. And so they did a great job, I think, even with the three-pronged hands, which kind of look useless. I don't know what he's gonna do with those fingers. Let's see. So working our way up, he's got the weird, almost elephant ear things going on. They obviously look a lot more menacing. The horn looks awesome. Kind of a nice orange, solid orange color, but translucent. So it's a nice effect that they created. The eyes look fantastic. Now, I do have a gripe with this figure sculpt wise, and it's the face. And it's obviously, that's the worst part you want to have a gripe with. Something looks off though, and I don't really know what it is. My feeling is that it's the snout, teeth area. I feel like in the movie his whole muzzle is more pronounced. It's a little meatier, and in the figure I feel like the whole upper lip thing looks so flimsy, and the teeth are all kind of like coming out all crazy crooked, and I don't think it looked like that in the movie. I'm gonna pull up some comparison pictures, just so maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly. But it always bothered me on this figure, and I feel like the Monster Arts figure, which is way smaller, captured the spirit of the face more accurately. So you kind of judge on your own. Let me know, if you agree or disagree. This is a perfect opportunity to remind you guys to like, subscribe, or comment. And I'd appreciate that. But otherwise, yeah, the colors look great. I think the reds look phenomenal. He is a very scary and intimidating looking monster, as he should be. Like I said, he looks like the devil. So he's powerful. So he brought the fight to Godzilla. He just, unfortunately for him, happened to be fighting maybe the most powerful incarnation of Godzilla ever put in movies. So size wise, like I said, he's 25 centimeters scale. So that's not saying he's 25 centimeters tall. He's bigger, but he's supposed to be matched up with like a Godzilla that's about 25 centimeters tall. So there's a difference there. He's a lot bigger than Godzilla is. This figure, like most X Plus releases, comes in a standard edition and a Rick edition. The standard edition, I think, was just a figure, and the Rick edition came with a little crab stage destroyer, and that's what I actually had. I ordered the Rick, I got the crab stage destroyer. I have pictures of it. I hence since then sold that. I didn't really need it after a while, and I just felt like it was so delicate that I was like, you know what, let me profit from it while I can. And I did, and a lot of buyers want that little destroyer, that crab destroyer. I let him go, and I'm very happy with the money I got in return for it. I know that the buyer's happy with having it, so all works out for everybody. I'm not really, I'm not a stranger to buying something and then holding on to it and selling it at a later date. I mean, I've sold a lot of these X Plus figures. I just kind of, I buy them, I enjoy them for however long I do, and then if someone else will appreciate it more than me and I could, get something nice in return for it, see you later. So that's gonna be this video. This is the 25 centimeters destroyer. Please let me know your thoughts on the monster, on the movie. I know it's a little polarizing, but I think part of that is because it was supposed to be for a while the last Godzilla movie ever made, and people had really kind of some serious expectations for it. So I know opinions on this movie are strong. I enjoyed it. I don't think it's as good as it could have been, but it definitely had its moments where are up there in top tier Godzilla movie moments. You know, and it's kind of like, it was kind of like passing of the guard for a lot of the old, you know, the original people that were involved with the Godzilla movies from the ground up. So it really it's an important film in the Godzilla series. Anyway, yeah, let me know your thoughts, and I am working on new things for you. So hang tight. Peace.